So for the next few circuits, we're going to be working with capacitors. And capacitors are like small batteries that can keep some power in them. So here, when we push the button, the power will go through here and power the LED. But some of the power will also go over here and be stored in the capacitor. The more power is stored, the less power can go through it. When we stop pushing this button, there won't be going any power from the battery to the LED, so the capacitor will take over and be sending power for a very small amount of time. Now let's try and build it. So we start by plugging in the power and hoping that they don't jump out of it again. And then we put in the LED, and after the LED we put in the resistor. There we go. And the resistor should be connected to a button. The buttons are hard to get probably down, but I got it there. And also connected to the button should be the resistor. It's very important when you do this that that you remember to put the right side of the resistor put the right part of the capacitor to ground, because if you mix them around, apparently they can explode. I haven't done it yet. I hope I won't do it, but yeah, stuff exploding is not all that fun when you're close to it, and I'm not wearing safety goggles. So now I push, turns on, and when I let go, it stays on for a small amount of time. Now apparently if I put the capacitors in series, instead of being able to store more, they would actually be able to store less. That is because the internal resistance would become too large too fast. I'm not quite sure how it works, but I believe the people who wrote it. So that means that if we want it to last longer, keep the power going for a longer amount of time, then we need more capacitors connected in parallel. So now we're going to take 3 resistors and connect them in parallel. And there really isn't that much space on the breadboard to it, but it should go here. So, turn on the power. Yeah. I try again. No. Let me just check it. Alright, so the reason we got some light right before when I moved it over was because the capacitors were fully charged. So now turn on the light. We have light. I let go, and it keeps on glowing for quite long because there's many capacitors.